popping YouTube? Man, it's been a long time, 4 whole years. You know what I'm saying? But we back at it again. Yeah. So we're gonna start this off. We gonna start this off pretty crazy, bro. Like real crazy, man. So the title of this video is "My Homeboy Became My Boyfriend." Pause. Pause, man. It's wicked out here, bro. We finna get right into it, man. Let's see what they talk about.
My name is Chris.
And my name is Bobby. People think we gangsters, but we're lovers.
It's a lot of hate and it's a lot of judgment.
Wow, this is crazy. Our kids have a gloomy future, a father's worst nightmare. Y'all had to.
So wait, y'all bloods? Hold up. I don't think they allow that. Am I wrong? I ain't no gang member, man. I got gang members in my family and all that, but I ain't no gang member. That's crazy. He said this is brazy.
Lovers.
It's a lot of hate and it's a lot of judgment.
Wow, this is crazy. Our kids have a gloomy future, a father's worst nightmare. Y'all had to get as a child. Before I was with Bobby, I was dating a trans woman.
I broke up with him. 3 days later, they were in a relationship. I felt betrayed. I was just more like confused. Well, what does he have that I just don't have?
My name is Chris.
So y'all was never homeboys. I've never.
Everybody calls me Chocolate.
And my name is
I
Bobby.
wouldn't be calling you
People
that.
think we gangsters, but we're lovers.
People just think that we're just too hood to be gay because of the way we dress. What does gay look like? Gay has all types of shades, colors, and positions. People think gay is just one way, and there is just such a misunderstanding. We actually met at a club. As soon as I seen this man, it was just something in me, and I know a lot of people don't believe in love at first sight.
But it definitely was like love at first.
Let me just start this off as a disclaimer. Like, I don't have nothing against gay people. I don't at all. No part of the alphabet crew. I don't got nothing against none of y'all. I got homies. I wouldn't say homies. Acquaintances that, you know what I'm saying, for the other team. You know? I got family members. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with nobody at all. They some of the coolest people. Like, on me, I swear to God, like, yeah.
Per se.
So my ex Cassie is coming over today to discuss how she feel about our relationship. I'm kind of nervous and anxious to hear what she has to say.
Hi, I am Cassie, trans woman.
So before I was with Bobby, I was dating a trans woman. That was a person I was with for almost 6 years.
We actually met when I was 19, he was 20. When I met Bobby, I kind of asked Chris who he was, and he kind of told me like, oh, this is my friend, we've been dating for this long, and he's never been to anything we've had. So I was intrigued, like, who's this boy? I broke up with him. 3 days later, they were in a relationship. I felt betrayed.
A lot of people felt like I was wrong for leaving her the way that I did. I wanted to be with a guy, even if I knew I was going to hurt somebody's feelings. When I first started dating Bobby, I knew and I knew how I went about it was wrong. The only reason I carried it like that is because, you know, we were young when we was together. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know if I wanted to be a man.
I felt like I probably didn't allow you to grow as a person because I'm the type of person that's always like boom, 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 boom.
You did allow for me to grow. You showed me everything in the world, all the love, all the caring, but it wasn't a guy.
What point of time when we were together did you feel like it was the end for us?
We were exploring stuff.
And we were growing apart.
It just gave to a point that how I'm exploring it.
So was it like a urge, or I know that this is not the type of person I want to be with?
It was an urge.
It me up a little bit because it just was like, am I going crazy? Like, am I bugging? And I'm going crazy. Even with my new relationship with Keith, I didn't trust him for the first 2 years. I was like, damn, like, if a person I've known for 10 years plus can do it to me, then anybody could do it to me. I wasn't jealous. I was just more like confused because I just felt like, well, does he have that I just don't have?
Okay. You shouldn't be confused, first off. This is how I imagine that it goes. If a person is, we're gonna abbreviate these words so I don't get banned or, you know what I'm saying, or any of that, cancel, none of that. So if a person is G, if a man is G, y'all know what the G stand for. If a man is G and a T, woman is a man who transitions into a woman, then that man that's G is not gonna like what you're transitioning to because he's G, he's not B.
What?
Does that make sense? All right, so we doing math with the alphabet. We doing math with the alphabet. Okay, so if a man is G, dating a T woman, he's not gonna like you for what you're transitioning into because he's G and he likes the same thing that he is. So if you're not trying to be what you naturally are, then he's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense. That should make sense. If you transition it into a woman, then you would want a straight man, technically. That's where it's confusing. Because if a T woman wants somebody who wants a woman, then they will want a straight man, but you're not that naturally. So you would want a man that's B. Yeah. You would want a man that's B. Yeah. They can say that straight all they want. Yeah.
When we started exploring it and it started getting, for a man, I didn't know how to handle it without going to another man.
I understand that. So Bobby, my only issue with you was I tried to get close to you mainly because of him, and then I felt like betrayed because I felt like him, like I could deal with him, but I don't know you. And then I try to get close to you. It's kind of different when somebody just comes out of nowhere.
I ain't even had no problem with you, like, and it's like, okay, one point I really didn't like feel no way, like I'm only got no loyalty to her, so like she's not like one of my sisters, because now you my girl, like,
Right,
like
yeah,
how
of
we
course.
be now, I love it, like I love our relationship.
Yeah, I love being around y'all. I didn't think we would make it this far. I felt like, you know, I'm with my soulmate. I feel like you guys are soulmate.
I do owe you that apology because I know that probably put you through a lot. It was my fault.
Yeah, and I forgive you.
You know, so we have so many clothes, just half of our closet right now.
We love to go out and like bar hop and like just enjoy music together. We love shopping.
Fair.
That is another thing, bro. Y'all can dress, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, if it ain't the crazy, like, outrageous stuff, y'all can dress. Like, y'all put it on, like, for sure.
That was like our main interest.
I would describe my personal style as like doing like street fashion, so I like taking things that's like off the runway.
I like to be loud and colorful.
A lot of statement pieces, conversation pieces, like things you can like walk in the party and people be like, well, where you get that from? Or I never seen that before.
Especially when we wear the red boots. And yes, for anybody that's wondering, yes, they are heavy. People look at me and like, oh, you're tall, you're 6'7", so I want you to dress like this, and I don't. I want to dress like how I want to dress. Me personally, I'm a jacket freak. I love jackets, I love anything.
Like fur, love fur.
Bobby's been into these motorcycle
jackets, yeah, I love a bomber jacket.
The yellow one, he loves that one.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Everybody be like copy and paste now, so when you have your personal style, you really can show your personality.
People don't really know us or try to get us. They just have a perception of what gay is.
They be thinking we DL or we met in jail. We left our girlfriends to go be with each other.
It's kind of weird because in a world 2025, it's still not accepted. Even like being black, being gay and black, it's like already a double stigma. They say we're abominations. They say if we was in Africa, they would us. They actually pray that Jesus comes back soon. I guess assuming that
takes us
away. It's a lot of hate and it's a lot of judgment. Wow, this is crazy. Our kids have a gloomy future.
Now that's what I don't agree with. Like condemning, like looking down on somebody for their choices. Like I don't agree with that whatsoever, because I feel like everybody in the world has vices, you know what I'm saying? Or not necessarily vices, but choices. Everybody makes the wrong choice at some point in their life. Nobody's perfect. And no sin. If you believe in this, then no sin is greater than the other, except for the one sin, and you should know what that is if you believe in that. But yeah, I don't condemn nobody for their choices. That's your life. God gave us choice, so you make your choice. See what I'm saying? But
imagine 20 years ago compared to 20 years now. I'm 35, so I can remember 20 years ago. People always been gay. A father's worst nightmare. My father loved me. Don't your father love you? You can call your father right now.
Yeah, come right now.
Okay. Our expectation, this was in the same cell, guaranteed. Were we ever locked up together? Never. Y'all had to get as a child. Nobody ever touched me. Broke brick brothers. Y'all brothers. Are we brothers?
Definitely brothers.
Where did that even come from? We doing it trying to be happy just like everybody. Yeah. But all they see is two masculine guys, gay. They never understood that it's different types of gay. It's hard to celebrate or love in such a tough city. You could get beat up for being gay and holding your boyfriend's hand. I refuse to live in fear, and I refuse to let him live in fear. So if we want to walk down the street.
He said they could get beat up for holding hands. If you know, you know. Don't run up on those. Don't run up on them, bro. I'm telling you. 9.8574 times out of 10, they got these. I don't know why, but they got them. And I don't want to see you go viral finding out that they got them. I'm just saying. If I was you, I wouldn't. Just let it be.
And hold hands and walk our donations. So we're on our way to Bar and Grill.
Reach.
Have a couple drinks. We don't stay inside. We like to be out.
Be out.
We don't hide our relationship. You
That's
know?
right. Living here and just being gay and just hearing people just say like bad things. When you see other people doing it like just like online, it really doesn't matter. It's like water up a duck's bag. I love that he's confident. He can go into a run and just make it his. And that's what I love about him.
I love that whether right, wrong, or anything, that he's gonna be him. Be him authentically. Anything anybody gotta say, it's not gonna bother him. He puts his mind to it and he's gonna make it.
I think this relationship works because like we just vibe, it's natural.
Don't judge me if you don't know me. We're cool, we regular just like anybody, any other couple. As long as we know our love is there and as long as we respect each other and our communication is there, then that's all that really matters. You know, all the outside noise, all the looks, it doesn't matter.
Hey man, moral of the story, don't judge nobody, man. Speaking of story, I got a little quick story time, bro. Real quick. So, I'm in the Navy, right? I'm in the Navy. And for anybody who didn't know, I did 9 years in the military, Navy, active duty. So I'm in San Diego, And my roommate at the time, we was on a ship together in Florida years before. So my first tour, I was in Jacksonville. My second tour, when I re-enlisted, I went to San Diego for shore duty. So my roommate was there a year before me. So we decided to become roommates when I got to San Diego. Another person that was on the ship with us had friends there. It's like, you know how you friends of a friend type thing. So there was this G couple, and we became cool. They lived in the same apartment building as us. Game night. The one thing about them, they know how to throw parties, and it's a good mixture of people that ain't all those people. You feel what I'm saying? So you can go to the party and cop something, you know what I'm saying? Get you a ball, you feel me? So,
wait a minute.
Pause. Hey, yo. We all went to dinner for one of the dudes' his going away party because he was getting ready to leave San Diego. We was on a rooftop. We was having dinner at the end. We got up and he was like, all right, I got a secret that I've been holding in and I wanted to let everybody know. Boy, he said he had a crush on somebody that was there. I was like, ooh. I'm looking at all the G people. Like, oh, it might be him. Nah, it could be him over there. Nah, but they talk a lot. That boy stood up and said, Marley. I said, somebody else named Marley? I just knew it wasn't me, gang. And then my roommate and his girlfriend looked at me, started busting up laughing. Everybody started, I said, oh my God. Moral of the story is, that's still the homie. Like, I understand. Like, it's me. You feel me? Like, it's just me. But, yeah, moral of the story is, I didn't look at him no different after that. You feel what I'm saying? He know that I'm straight. I know that I'm straight. I would never dibble and dabble in that area, on that part of the alphabet. You feel what I'm saying? Just live your life, bro. Don't judge nobody because we all have problems. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.
Hey, Dot, can I get a drop? I'm like, nigga, no.